Welcome back, welcome back.
So, I have been posting.
Ellen DeGeneres would like to apologize to the world or the United States or whatever. And I don't really pay attention to shit. But, soon as I seen her, she immediately reminded me of Puffy when he was making his apology to the world. You got a nice background, you got the sad face on, and you're apologizing for shit like it's about to come out and you're about to get in trouble. So, I don't know if you want your apology from Ellen DeGeneres and whatever she did, but I'll take it. You know, I keep saying my father's coming. And I think he came.
My thoughts and my stance on this, but I haven't spoken directly because I don't know what to say.
I don't even know what you did. The last time I checked from like the just, people talking anything, you fled the country. You're Ellen DeGeneres. Why are you fleeing the country? Why are all these stars leaving the United States? Why are they selling their homes and shit? It's sort of like you did something and you're about to have your legacies destroyed.
I am so sad and I am so angry. And
if you did bad things, you don't have the right to be angry. No one cares about your anger. You're angry because you got caught.
I know I'm not going to say the right thing. I know that there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be in disagreement with what I say, but I have a platform and I have a voice, and I have always stood for equality.
I never really watched your platform too much, but I've seen things, you had a decent show, and on the background and the shadows, you know how like people talk, and you've always been accused of being one of the meanest people in the entire fucking world. On that camera, when the camera's on, you are fucking nice and everything you're saying. But, say on the ones, many people worked for you and then they don't work for you. And they said a lot of things about your personality and how you really are. So, me not being able to believe what I hear, because I'm told to believe 50% of what I see and 50% of what I hear, that means you don't believe anything all the way, because the facts will come out eventually.
I've always wanted to be the voice for people who felt like they didn't have a voice, because I know what that feels like. And maybe you don't agree with how it's coming out, but you have to understand it.
No one has to understand anything. It's nice if people do. But what makes people understand things is only one thing: the truth. You revealing what you did and then revealing why you did it. Money, fame, or whatever. See, and then the thing that yous want is forgiveness and mercy. But yous won't do the thing that it takes, called admitting I'm a weak ass sinner. I cared more about these material and to have power over people. You will never do that. That's why people are going to do what they do. That's why you're going to get shunned. Because you can't admit you're like the rest of us. We put you people above us because we think you're better than us. We think you're not sinning. We think you want to help. We think you want to do that. That's why we choose you to be our champions. And that's why you're going to do the walk of shame when people find out the truth. Hopefully nothing's really bad. I don't know. I don't follow the star shit no more. I been gave that up. My father told me majority are going down.
and then we can heal it. I'm just so sorry that it's come to this.
Yeah, me too.
I really don't know what to say other than this has gone on way, 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 way too long.
What has gone on?
People have gotten away with murder.
Who?
And that's what's happening.
Okay. At least you're honest.
So we've got to see fairness and we've got to see justice for all.
Yes.
Because right now, this is not a fair world.
I wonder why.
Not at all. I don't know if it will ever be completely fair, but we have a long way to go to even get close to being fair.
Okay.
And if you don't understand this, then you have never felt like you weren't heard or you weren't equal.
I think majority of us, the nobodies, I think we feel that every day. And then when we make one of you heard, and we make one of you seen, and we make one of you rich, and you're really not what you say you are, we're gonna be really upset about that.
But if you've ever felt that, magnify it and see what's happening. And let's send a whole bunch of love out there and try.
No. I'm going to do what the Most High said and tell people you ain't in control of shit. And if you want things to change, majority of you better start praying that the Lord does things, because you can't do nothing. You sat by, you got tricked, and now you have nothing to rely on except the Lord. My Father's kicking ass and taking names right now, so, I'm going to keep praying to Him to reveal you motherfuckers. Because I know the game. The big, big, big dogs are contracted to be where they are until the end of time. You little niggas ain't. You're replaceable.
To find some peace.
Well, Ellen DeGeneres, what are you apologizing for?
How many times are they gonna motherfucking give you a star name that tells you exactly what they are, but you don't believe it? Ellen DeGeneres. I'm a degenerate. How many fucking times are they gonna put these names in our faces and we don't know what they are? But they're telling us right in our fucking face, I'm Mr. DeGeneres. It's a fucking joke, bro.
Somebody is murdered. You. I don't know. Allegedly, you a murderer. Anne Heich. I mean, she jumped up out murdered. You. I don't know. Allegedly, you a murderer. Anne Heich. I mean, she jumped up out the body bag. She was still alive. Your DJ on your TV show just showed up dead. People around you just show up dead.
Damn, I didn't know it got that bad. The last time I checked on you was years ago when people were just saying you're fucking mean. You're not paying your employees. You're doing secretive things and you're firing people because you don't like the way they talk. And I just thought you were a mean ass person and, a tyrant getting rich off of people by fucking, cutting corners. The old regular bad guy thing. Now Oh, is that what Puffy meant when he went on your show and he was giving you that shirt and he said, remember, I got the videotape.
What the fuck is you apologizing for? Your Epstein Island trips and or you crying because Donald Trump made men and women the only two sexes in the goddamn United States? That you crying about? Either one of them is some stupid ass.
When we we start figuring out certain people are not what they pretend to be, and they've always been the opposite of what we think they are, literally in gender, I can't wait to see the look on people's faces. I can't wait for people to be like, yo, the number one woman, like, what's that guy? The Kardashian guy? He's the woman of the year. Because he transitioned, right? I can't wait until you people find out how many people been woman of the year, man of the year, and they never was even that anyway. Just like he wasn't. I can't wait. I can't wait until real truths come out. So I can see men throwing up in their fucking mouths.
Now, crawl back in the cave you came out of, goddammit. Nobody want to see your old wrinkle up neck ass, goddamn. You just wretched. Even with makeup on, you's a handsome hoe.
I thought handsome's a word you use for a man.
Combs apologizing in a new disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs apologizing in a new video. This after the release of that surveillance video of him attacking his former girlfriend. We want to warn you, this video is disturbing. Here's ABC's Matt Rivers.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. Disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
Sean Diddy Combs posting on Instagram responding for the first time since that disturbing video. Combs seen assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, throwing her to the ground in a darkest time in his life.
When you have skin in the game, you definitely.
Life, sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I made no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
That's what's up, but you know how many of your brothers and sisters went to jail for shit like that for a while? I don't need you to take responsibility. I need you to go away. That's what I need. Or, you know, start paying people. You did a lot of shit, bro. And, like, you know what Jesus said about rich people and getting forgiven and making it to the kingdom of heaven, right? You're gonna give your shit up, or you worried about jail?
You on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
You should be disgusted about Black Rob and how he ended up broke, dead in a cult. You should be mad about all the other artists that should have been fucking superstars now. But, you know, you had their royalty rights. So, even though they were superstars, they couldn't make a, you know, boost because they needed the money off their first projects to keep going. And then you're getting caught pushing people's careers behind. So I'm sure they had a problem with making new things because, you know, you didn't like things so much. They didn't want to work for you. You know?
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help.
Allegedly, because I don't know. I'm just saying things that, like, I've heard. And the surviving member of your reality, Mace, he has a lot of things to say. You know?
I had to go into therapy. Going to rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace.
When you said that, looking in your eyes and seeing your lips twitch, you know the Lord said no. No, nigga. I've been calling you for years. I've been calling you for years.
so sorry.
That's what's up. I don't know if you mean it, but at least you could bring yourself to saying it.
But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day.
Start with paying back some of the lives you ruined.
I'm not asking for forgiveness.
You should.
I'm truly sorry.
Well, if you don't want my forgiveness, I don't want your fucking sorry. It don't mean nothing.
Did you see the Ellen video with Diddy though? That aged like fine wine?
What Ellen video?
So Ellen had a bunch of kids on her show one day. At least 8 on the couch, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, now welcoming."
Diddy, come on out.
This motherfucker was... Did you see the Ellen video with Diddy though? That aged like fine wine?
What Ellen video?
So Ellen had a bunch of kids on her... This motherfucker was... Did you see the Ellen video with Diddy though? That aged like fine wine?
What Ellen video?
So Ellen had a bunch of kids on her show one day. At least 8 on the couch, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, now welcoming."
Diddy, come on out.
And they all come rushing to him.
You kids even know who Diddy was?
I don't know, but Diddy for sure knew what he's doing, fam.
Why'd you move to LA? Oh, for the kid.
Did you see the Ellen video with Diddy though?
Yep.
And here's to us.
Yeah. All right. What do you have there? What's that?
Oh, that's something I brought for Portia.
She's not here.
No, but you was going to give it to her as a gift.
All right. Then I'll say it's mine.
Yeah.
Okay. That's sweet. Well, what about for me? Aw, look at that. That's so sweet. Thank you. How come it's for Portia and not me?
Because you're going to have her wear it. And,
All right.
Ellen, we go so far back. You don't tell these people how far back we go.
I know, but I wear T-shirts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, all right. Let's...
I mean...
You hold that.
Okay.
All right.
I keep hesitating to the joke didn't work.
No, it's
I
okay.
don't want no problems.
No, it's okay.
I got the tape too. No joke. I don't want no problems. What tape, Ellen? Huh? What tape?
Hey, so, cheers. Hey! Ellen, I heard you.
Yep.
And here's to us.
It's gonna be really interesting, like I said in my other video, watching old videos of people talking now that certain truths are out. When we watch them talk, we're gonna know what the fuck they're talking about now. Or maybe they're just talking straightforward.
We met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure.
You know? If you know, you know.
We met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, we're like, we going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Come on, bring all your friends too. You know, then we went back. You know, we landed, and after that was history. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went just like that.
Now, put in your head how a woman describes how they meant they man. Right? Now listen to the same fucking story.
We met in Vegas for the first time ever. You know, I'm sure I heard about him more than he heard about me.
Right.
But when I met him, it was just like, you know, we're like, we going back to New York tomorrow? I'm like, yeah. Like, come on, get on my jet. We're gonna go back together. Come on, bring all your friends too.
I met Big Daddy down there, and he was balling, and you know I knew about him more than he knew me. And then when I introduced myself, he said, "Yeah, come on, you want to chill with Big God? Bring all your friends."
You know, then we went back. You know, we landed, and after that was history. You know.
It was history. How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeff.
It went just like that.
No, for real, honestly.
No, yeah, I'd like to get on a jet with you so you can give me my flavor too. Is that how?
It went just like that.
No, for real, honestly.
No, yeah, I'd like to get on a jet with you so you can give me my flavor too. Is that how?
No. Check this out. My brother started in Africa. Imagine being in Africa. Check it out. With a dream to be a hip-hop star, that's like thinking really, really crazy that he's going to do that. He manifested that, came from Morocco, came and moved. I did not know you were from Africa. I thought you was a New York native super gangster ass nigga. It's really amazing. I keep finding out all the plants are niggas that are not even from the United States. It's funny. It's like everyone wants to pretend to be us, look like us, and even not just. And this is not a black man. This is a Spanish man. So he's pretending to cosplay as an original Spanish man in hip hop. To New York, kept hustling and busting. Dream to be a hip-hop star, that's like thinking really, really crazy that he's going to do that. He manifested that, came from Morocco. Manifested that, Puff. You mean there's no Spanish men in New York you could have found to fucking give them that dream that was right there? There's nobody that had more talent than this nigga? Get the fuck out of here, dog. Morocco came and moved to New York, kept hustling and bustling, got on my radar. I see him, I'm like, I have to have him on the team. We in Vegas. He has to be on the team. He's the next fucking Biggie Smalls. He's the next Fat Joe. The nigga had a 2-year career damn near and then faded away. I ain't hating on this man or whatever, but it's really crazy how. Where the fuck is these people? Like, I don't get it, bro. Why is everybody outsourcing? And then when we see these people, their stories is, I'm from fucking where I'm at, I'm from New York. We gotta find out years later they're not even from here. But their stories is, I was in the mean streets, growing up as kids, slanging. No, you was over there slanging. You know how dope it would be to hear a person from another country admit, I was in the ghetto in another country, and I went over there and I wanted to be down with that shit and all that. That's a dope story too. Pretending you're fucking one of us and getting caught years later, just your career's over. It's Milli Vanilli time. It's a joke. Think of your longevity. Lying about where you are and how your shit starts, that's how your music stops getting bought in the future, or you go broke anyway. He's like a hot commodity. He's being humble. He makes great music, and that's what we're here for, and that's what it's about. But it's also great to hear, like, name 3 French Montana songs off the top of your head. Name a fucking line. Besides, huh? Name one of his lines. Name his songs. What's your favorite one? What's the one you remember that's the super #1 hit of all time? Get the fuck out of here with that. Maybe I'm a hater. Or maybe I just don't like his music as much as other people. You know? Maybe the thing he represented, other people have been representing that, and they have legendary songs in those categories. How many videos can I watch a nigga pop bottles and say, I fuck bitches? I shoot niggas and get drug money. Get out of here with that. When there's certain special artists, and he's a special artist, and he's like, he's more better than French Montana. He's better than Cameron. He's better than Fat Joe. He's better than the people that are around them training to be the next ones. You couldn't find a Spanish man from fucking where over here? You had to go to Morocco? That's where the only time. So like, you dudes insult us. This is not even my people. But you're black and you know? So you're insulting me. By insulting the other Spanish brothers by saying, yeah, he's this nigga from all the way over there is the only person I can see with drive, determination, and the skills. But his ass ain't nowhere to be found on the charts no more. My best friend, so I'm gonna always speak love about him. But,
and then the proceeds are going to a good cause, right?
you too humble, tell him.
Yeah.
Tell us, it's a big...
Too humble, tell him.
I mean, you know, we went to Uganda.
Right?
last year before we did Unforgettable. And
So,
I went there into like this little hospital they had there.
your lips are looking so glossy. Like, I hope. Are you wearing lip gloss, bro?
Shout out to Global Citizen and shout out to Mama Hope. We went there, it was like 2 rooms, like this one like little hospital for 300,000 people. Then after that, it was just like I said, you know what? We have to come and help people one day at a time.
So what did you open? You opened up a
clinic.
A clinic.
So you have a clinic there, so the proceeds from, so not only do you buy...
Let me give you all the abbreviated version. This man is so humble, he can't even talk about himself comfortably. He went to Uganda, so they didn't have a hospital, so he went and built the hospital. There's some people in life that don't like to speak about what they do, and that's this man right here.
Nah, I think you put that shit in his name and something fraudulent might be coming up, so he ain't want to be attached to that. So now that it is, when you get audited and then everybody starts looking at all these things, like a lot of people, y'all niggas gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn all those little business tricks and shit, the little loopholes and all that. Nah, Rico's a motherfucker, dog.
Paparazzi's tried to
Taking a life is very sacred. I hear people brag about killing. That's not no good thing.
These paparazzis tried to ask Ellen DeGeneres about what her thoughts on the P. Diddy situations are. As
taking a life is very sacred. I hear people brag about killing. That's not no good thing. When you watch a soul leave a body, you know you took something that you don't have the power to give back. See, a lot of these dudes talk that, but they ain't never stand over nothing and watch it leave. They never did that. Because if you did, you would be more respectful. You ain't never stand over nothing and watch it go. I know you dudes didn't. I could tell by your spirit. You ain't got no souls under your belt. All killers know killers. You can look at them and tell. We know what's happening. See, like real killers don't walk around with their face all tooted up and all that. They not trying to look tough.
Because they don't want to do it ever again. And they know that they're not capable upstairs sometimes of handling their actions the right way. So they pray to my Father, please don't let no fake ass nigga come my way, because I'm gonna go for you. Lord, please, why do you keep sending me these idiots? And the Lord's like, because somebody gotta get rid of them.
Because they really let off pressure. A lot of times when I see people just talking about all that killing, that's protection mode. Like, don't fuck with me,
Yep.
Oh, I turned into a monster. But really, you need a nigga to give you a hug and tell you, hey, look, it's gonna be all right. We all go through shit. I'm proud of you. Keep going. I ain't be talking about killing like that's a good thing. Now, if you have to, hey, I'ma ride in that bitch. See, when nigga be telling me about all the baddies they got, I don't care about that. You ain't get caught for that. You ain't gonna lay down in that bitch and not protest and kick and scream and holler and call out to the streets and, man, no. We living like that. We gotta accept the consequences that come behind.
Meaning, when you want to be a killer, when you want to do this shit and you get locked up, don't call home like, come bail me out. Don't expect sympathy, motherfucker. You're a killer. Go to jail with pride like you were scaring the shit out of people. Now go to jail and say, look, I was the realest and I'm willing to do my time. That's what real niggas do. They accept their consequences. They don't cry and plead and say, put the fucking house up on... No, nigga, go to jail. We'll see you in a couple years, nigga. You a real one.
And is when you a man, you stand for what you believe in. And when you stand for what you believe in, you accept what come behind it. It's certain things if you shoot and be and miss, I never rat on you. Just make sure you do the same when I send it back at you. That's it. Keep it G with me. Now, anything else, if y'all put my feet in the air, then hey, I respect taking a life.
A lot of people in this world do not realize they're not something until they have to face the consequences of trying to be that. And then they realize, oh my God, I'm about to go to jail for the rest of my life. And the tears and no, do keep that energy you had when you were standing over that nigga body. Screaming, I'm a gang, look at the judge and be like, fuck you, I don't care if you give me like, nigga, this is what I do. I don't give a fuck. That's how you niggas are supposed to be going. No, you just drop to your knees and beg. The same way the person that was begging for their fucking life. And you said no.
These paparazzis tried to ask Ellen DeGeneres about what her thoughts on the P. Diddy situations are, as he has so many allegations and claims from people about crazy things he has allegedly done. Plus, Ellen has had him on the show multiple times. Check this out.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's on your show many times.
Do you think she knows something about P. Diddy we don't? Let me know your...
Well, obviously, this was put out way before she left the country to go make her apologize video. And since she didn't clearly state what she's apologizing for, but said people are going bye-bye, she obviously knows about people going bye-bye. She's obviously involved with something, and she obviously is gonna cut a fucking deal and rat on niggas so she don't have to go to motherfucking jail. Because it doesn't matter how powerful you are, doesn't matter how low you are and tough and all that, when they give you that life sentence, the people next to you are not going with you. They're gonna fuck, and it doesn't matter if they did anything. If they can get off by putting everything on your ass, they're gonna do it. That should make you think before you do your next crime. Even if I get away with it, this nigga next to me knows. And if he ever can get an advantage and not go to jail, and he knows my crime, he's gonna fucking rat on me. You fucking idiot ass niggas. That's real life. That nigga get caught for a whole nother crime. Your shit is 3 years or whatever old, motherfucker, and that nigga got caught doing something else, and just because he knows the truth, that nigga will say, I'll give you a nigga that did something bigger. You don't believe me? I just watched a skit where a woman, her fucking drug dealer boyfriend got locked up. This chick went to the police station and said, I'll start ratting out everybody in the neighborhood if you let my fucking man get a reduced sentence. And they said, we don't need you. We're getting everybody already over there. We don't need you for that. Sorry. Maybe next time. But do you want to work for us on a bigger operation? We're going to send you around and you're going to pretend to be a drug dealer and you're going to get dumb fucking assholes to buy drugs off you and we're going to lock their dumb asses up. If you're willing to snitch for your boyfriend on these people you know, will you snitch on niggas you don't know? What the fuck do you think she did? She took the money, nigga. You niggas don't even realize you fucking people work with informants already, you fucking dummies. The low-level Super Saiyan in your crew, he's an informant. Your leader is an informant, you fucking idiots. You niggas don't realize the real drug game and the way it used to be, that shit died years ago. That shit is dead. That's why all the real niggas tell you, get in the game, get your fucking money, and get out. Why? Because you can't last. No one can stay in the shit. Nigga. All love, all praise to the Most High. Wake the fuck up. Whoever's listening to this, count your blessings. Get out. Other people that are in this Hollywood shit, oh boy, we're gonna have fun watching this shit. I can't wait to see how many are connected. I can't wait to see. And then I can't wait for the people to put the pieces together, and then people be like, oh, I only opened up a school, and then you find out that they were doing things like, you know how like allegedly Oprah has that school in Africa, and you know people keep accusing children of going missing and all these RDR things. See, a lot of people want to be entrepreneurs, super duper big, and then I'm gonna make a business and I'm gonna help people from over there, not realizing you're being used, you fucking idiot. You're not going to check on that school. You don't give a shit. It's a tax write-off. But you opened it. You're responsible for what goes on there. You might be able to get away with certain shit on this earthly plane and be like, well, I didn't know they were doing that. When you go upstairs and my father judges you, motherfucker, and you're looking at them flames and you're sitting there like, I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything. And he's like, everything you bought and it was attached to hurt millions of other children. That's why you were rich. Because other people suffered. Once you realize that, you know, I wonder how many people are going to feel good about themselves.